You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down.
It is a beautiful summer day. School is finally out, and now I have some time to make some great videos. So I thought we would just start the summer off by seeing a little bit of how I got to where I am now. Let's break out the old tapes. These days are
John Riley, look at the camera. Is it your birthday?
See, that's me right there. But let's go back to where it all started. I was born August 2nd, 1996 to a freaking awesome family. There was my mom, my dad, and my brother who did not like me very much at first. As the years passed, I realized how blessed I was to have the coolest extended family ever. Both sets of grandparents, all my aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, and nephews, and everybody, we were all super close on both sides of the family. We went to church every single week. That's what my childhood consisted of, either church, sports, or adventure. I was always up to something. While all the other kids were playing football, I was playing in the dirt. There's me with a shovel, a walkie-talkie, a pair of jeans, boots, binoculars, and a holster with a toy gun in it. Why are you dressed like that, you ask? Well, to anybody that knew me, that was actually my everyday attire, so there was nothing new. It was nothing out of the ordinary. Like any other kid, I absolutely loved Christmas. I would dive into my gifts head first. Literally. I was the type of kid to get hype about getting a fanny pack. One year I even got a toy horse to act like I was John Wayne with. He was my childhood hero, so I thought I was going to be a cowboy when I grew up. In fact, my 5th birthday, I dressed up like a cowboy at Chuck E. Cheese's. The cowboy hat, the bandana, the holster, the gun, even the cake was a cowboy. 5 was a tough year for me. It was the year I started going to school. School will be fun, they said. You'll have a great time, they said. Then I got to the age where sports started to play a really big role in my life. Soccer was the first sport I truly loved. Then I really got into basketball. That form, no. This is also around the time I really started getting into the TV show Man vs. Wild. I really love watching him go on all those adventures because that's what I love to do, was adventure. So I thought, I've seen my parents video all these events throughout my life, why don't I start videoing my adventures? And thus Riley vs. Wild and my love for filmmaking was born. Look at this, I actually invented vlogging way back in '04. I really started to love making videos. I would always video all my adventures, but then I wanted to try something new. If you know me, you know I'm a goofy guy, and so I wanted to incorporate something funny into the videos I made. So me and my cousin started to make talk shows with crazy guests that always said the funniest stuff. My cousin would be Oprah and she'd interview me. I would be Dr. Phil and I would interview her. Then there was even one episode we made where my brother was Geraldo, except he was the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
If everyone in the world was like us, no man would feel unwanted.
We have no good reason for anything we ever did. Like when Forrest Gump interviewed an actual Titanic survivor named Fahim Leany. Why? I don't know. We would just completely ad-lib the entire thing once we turned the camera on. And these made for some of the funniest memories of my entire childhood. They were horrendously awful, but I just loved making movies, so we just kept doing it.
This question is for $1 million, and I hate that you went through all these questions. Man, I'm going home. Just do anything else right! Do anything else right! I know, I love you too!
Then all of a sudden the videos stopped. I started to think as a middle schooler that the videos I made were childish, so I didn't want to keep making them anymore. They were absolutely childish, but that's beside the point. But in the 11th grade, I rediscovered my love for making movies. I did it all the time for my school, and I did it for fun every now and then too. I started a YouTube channel to put my videos on, and I realized how much fun it actually was to make movies that I wanted to make. I would film parties or scenery from places I'd go, but I knew that still wasn't exactly what I wanted to shoot. I just did it anyway though, because I knew doing that would actually lead me one day into shooting what I actually wanted to shoot. Then, as it was time to graduate, I got the opportunity to go play Division I college football. It was so stinking awesome, but after a year of playing, I felt like I needed to step away from it. So as a sophomore in college, I started a small business to help pay for my school a little bit. I shoot weddings, events, and all other kinds of videos, which leads us to today. One more year of college until I'm out in the real world. Still don't like school, but that's okay because I love my family, love my Jesus, still love making movies, loving life.